Moving on to other stories now, it's been more than 4 months since Seoul and Tokyo reached a landmark agreement on Japan's wartime sex slavery. While time is ticking for the few surviving elderly women who are still alive, Seoul says there is visible progress in the implementation of the deal. Kwon Soa has the latest.
One of the main points of the landmark deal reached on December 28th last year between South Korea and Japan on the so-called comfort women issue was to establish a foundation run by the South Korean government through which the Japanese government would compensate the victims of the Japanese military's wartime sexual slavery program. Now, more than 4 months later, Seoul's foreign ministry has laid out a time frame for that part of the deal.
If possible, we are aiming for the foundation to be established within the first half of this year. And for that, we're pushing to launch a preparatory committee within this month.
A ministry official told reporters Tuesday the ministry's Northeast Asia chief, an official from the Ministry of Gender Equality and Family, and others recently visited individual victims across the country to explain the implementation of the deal. Among the 29 individuals, 5 of whom were consulted over the phone, 26 were said to have been positive about the creation of the foundation. But the number excludes the women who live at shelters for comfort women, who have generally been the most negative about the deal. According to the official, the 1 billion Japanese yen, or roughly $9.2 million provided as compensation will be reserved for the surviving victims and those who have died. The funds won't be used to construct a building for the foundation, and the administrative costs will be kept as low as possible. But the government will still have to meet with all 44 of the former comfort women who are still alive today to listen to their wishes, as that's what counts the most. Kwon Soa, Arirang News.